Welcome to Erotic by Nature. I'm Angela Thurston, and today we're going to talk about the most glorious organ in our bodies, the mighty clitoris. Now, that clitoris is a very, I wouldn't say misunderstood organ, but yeah, it is misunderstood. But it's also a very mysterious organ because we're not taught about the great capabilities of our clitoris. First off, it is the only organ in either a male or female body that is solely for pleasure. And only women have them. There's not one organ in a man's body that is solely for pleasure. So how blessed are we? And the tip of the clitoris has 8,000 nerve endings. That is correct, 8,000 nerve endings, which means the potential for pleasure that our bodies are capable of receiving, that is immense. I really believe that with the power that is released during an orgasm and it's traveling through all those 8,000 nerve endings, it nourishes our whole body. It goes to the pleasure centers of the brain. And the more that we can send energy up and down that pathway, the greater our capabilities of pleasure, receiving pleasure, creating pleasure in our lives becomes. It's like walking through a lawn, and when you first walk on the grass, the path isn't very formed. And the more you walk back and forth on that same path, well, eventually that grass is going to lay flat and wear, and before you know it, there's a pathway there that has very easy access and flow. And so it's sort of the same thing with orgasms and self-pleasure and the potency of our clitoris creating all of this energy. Now, what I have in my hands, I would like to show you, and it is just such a gift for me to have this as well as share it with you today. So what this is, I have to do it so there's no shadows, is, can you see that? I'm going to tilt it up. It is a 3D clitoris. So it is life size. And this is actually what the organ, the clitoris, looks like. So all we see with our eyes, the visible eye, is just the little gland that is exposed at the top of our vaginal entry. And there is a hood. And it varies, this gland is just a sample of the size because a clitoris, a woman's clitoris, the sizes and shapes all vary, as well as the way that it is covered, how much of her wants to be exposed. And so all the rest, so it's like the tip of the iceberg is all that we see. The rest is buried within our labia. So our labia covers all of this beautiful clitoris. So we have the legs of the clitoris, and now I'm at a loss because I'm so excited about the bulbs. There we go. I knew it would come. The bulbs of the clitoris. And so all of that is wrapped in erectile tissue, as well as the urethra is wrapped in erectile tissue as well. And so it gets so excited. So it's like when we get aroused, it's like a man getting an erection. All that blood goes to that tissue and plumps it up and just makes it feel so juicy and delicious. So the next time that you are exploring your vulva, really investigate your clitoris, like feeling that, well, a lot of women, if you touch right on the tip of your clitoris, it's just highly sensitive. So you might not want to do that. But if you're on top with the hood, with that tissue that's there, you can move back and forth on yourself and you can feel the shaft. And if you get in there, you can feel the legs. And then you can go in and feel, I keep on forgetting what this word is. That is so, or what these are called. That's so funny. The bulbs, there you go. And then you can feel that. And when you are getting aroused, you can feel how engorged the bulbs get. So you have some home play to do, and that is exploring your vulva and really getting in there and feeling for the full body of this amazing, spectacular organ that we have in our bodies. So until next time, see ya.